I should tell my friend that I'm going live because he asked me to tell him when I go live. Alright, okay, I have sent him a message. I do not know if he'll come join my chat. I do not know if he even knows the URL to my channel. But yeah, there's that. So yeah, last streamed a couple months ago. Uh, yeah, I got a new model now, by which I mean it's basically identical to the old one. I had to remake it from scratch in Vroid because it turns out you can't actually change, as far as I can tell, the gender on a model after it's been made. I'd always wanted this character to be female, but I was worried my brother might think I was weird for using a female model, but apparently that's perfectly normal. So I'm just gonna do that. Also, channel name is still Polaris Eterna, which I do currently still plan to be the name of like the band name I'm going to publish my music under, but the character I am probably going to rename. I should have taken a picture. Yeah, the character is probably going to be renamed to Varix the Storyteller. Stupid phone. Why are you constantly sending me notifications for the same suggested friends who I don't know? Like, Snapchat notifications are a fucking scourge. But the, what was I even saying? God damn it. Yeah, probably going to rename this character to Varix the Storyteller, which is the name of my Bionicle self-mock. And once I have learned either 2D art or 3D modeling, I'll probably, among whatever other outfits I make an outfit based on that Bionicle character that I made. So, that's cool. Additionally, given the sorts of content I want to do in addition to just gaming, I'll probably put out just like videos about some of my like world building projects and whatnot. And the fact that a lot of my music I want to make is like inspired by different, stories and media. I think that name fits the character better anyway. So yeah. There's that. My Varix has leveled up from male tomboy to regular tomboy. That is all I have to say about that at this time. We are now going to play some video games. Specifically, I'm going to be playing the Skyrim mod pack Lorerim. Last time I tried streaming this, I was using my Fugi once I had the game running for fear of lag, but I did a test run with Waredo running and Lorerim and had no lag, so I don't need to do that. Additionally, I haven't actually updated my Fugi to the new character design, so we're just going to do this. Now, I don't remember exactly what I was doing last time. I literally had one session with the character, so I think I might just start a new playthrough, so like, the 3-stream-in reboot of the channel is also where the series starts. I think I will keep the same character concept, because it's the character I most want to play in Lorerim, but I don't remember what the hell I was doing. But I remember that the starting option I picked turned out to be like super janky and not work quite right. So I'll probably pick something else. Ah, we are now in game, by which I mean the ENB shaders are loading. So that's good. Good starting point. So there's been some interesting developments with this mod pack since I last played it. Mostly just because the creator has decided to retire from the modding community and then decided to come back and then decided to retire again. And it, like, at first he was planning to just once the mod list wasn't downloadable anymore, just let it go off the hosting section. But he's decided because everyone wanted him to find someone to maintain it so that they could still download it in the future. So he's decided to do that. I don't know if he's planning to hand it out to someone who will like make their own changes or if it's just for maintenance. But that's the thing. So that's still going to be available moving forward, which is good because this is a lot of people's favorite mod list for a good reason. I do still plan on making my own at some point. Because once I learn 3D modeling, I want to make like a big like armor variety overhaul mod, and I would probably want to build the mod list around that. Yeah, you can plug it into just about any mod list, but like, you know, I don't know what I'm doing, so it might conflict with other armor mods. It probably wouldn't. Alright. New game. Oh, looks like the UI has been upgraded a bit. Or maybe just side graded. We'll find out. Alright. So this character concept, Dunmer. Did I save my preset? Because if I save my preset, I did not save my preset when I last made this character. I'm going to have to remake her again. Now, which preset did I start from? I think I started from this one. Probably did that. Probably did that. And then I'm just going to fiddle around with this some more. Oh, I can't rotate her. That's weird. Just go for a bit more of that. Maybe a bit wider waist. Yeah, just be a bit less of a stick figure. Muscles, arms. This would be much easier if I could rotate her. Oh, whatever. I'm not going to mess around with this too much. I need to spend 10 minutes in here. Complexion. Subtle freckles will work. Get rid of the war. That's not the war paint. Get rid of the war paint. We'll come back to that later. Scars we don't need. Head shape. Change that a little, I guess. Nose is fine. Slight bit of color in the cheeks, I guess. Let's see here. There's something I usually go for. Is it this? Gosh. Shape. That is maybe go with just shape. Is that what I do? Nope, that is not what I do. There's something I can do with this that gives me like a nice round head, but it's not. Where's a cheek shape? guess. Maybe tone down the roundness a little. Got this weird, like, kind of line there. That kind of mitigates it a bit, I guess. Starting to come together a bit with the face. Yes, character design. Although I might actually want to apply a little of this. Like, not much, just for some round qualities. Eyes. Play around with eye shapes and create all manner of nonsense on elves. So let's smart about this. Bring them down a little, together a little. Let's go with that. Maybe a bit less tilted. Eyes are just fine. Brows are fine. Mouth is fine. Hair, let's go for... Where is it? I usually just go for... this one. Let's make that a bit darker. There we go. Makeup. I think we're fine on that front. Hair might be a bit too dark. Maybe something else. Yeah, that works. Still not the biggest fan of the hair color. Let's scroll around. Because as you were dark elf, you want some like either like a black or like a red, right? Yeah, something like that, where it's like there's the deep red but also the dark. Might be a bit too red though. Yeah, I think that's probably about right. Then name the character. All right, so basically, premise for this character is a follower of Molag Bal, vampire, illusion, destruction, stealth, that sort of thing. And basically, like, you know, Dark Elves suffered from a lot of, like, you know, racism and oppression in Skyrim, wound up basically, you know, in jail, probably just for, like, you know, defending herself against some, you know, idiot. And basically got a vision from Molag Bal saying she was supposed to be the one with power, and that her being in the position of weakness displeased him. and basically told her to pursue strength. Um, and because basically he knows, she doesn't know this, but he knows that she's Dragonborn. So that's basically what's going on there. Is he knows that she has a lot of potential to be someone who's very like authoritative and can like, you know, rule essentially. Like obviously the game won't let you take over Skyrim because there's no yes man option in this game for some reason, even though like lore wise you basically have a better claim to the throne of the fucking empire than anyone else alive. But essentially that's sort of what's going on there. Let's see here. Spells are 10% stronger, don't have to 20. Sources, apprentice, extra 5 per second. Okay, so the question is, do I want an extra 5 magic regen per second, which is insane early game? Or do I want 10% stronger spells unless I hit 100? In which case it's 20%. And 50 more magic at. Well, actually, let's see about the cell stuff. Lockpicks are 30% more durable. Lockpicking expertise is by 2. Lockpicking. Okay, so that's cool. They took away the crit chance from it, though, which makes it... Like, previous builds, this gave crit chance, too. It was kind of busted. Shadow. What does Shadow do? %50 harder to detect. I mean, honestly, just a flat, like, mathematical, you're harder to see and you're quieter could be really good. Uh, 5% armor penetration could be good. I don't know. I actually know how good that is. But I say we take Sign of the Mage, just because once we're a vampire, life drain magic will be our only way of healing ourselves, if I understand how this mod pack works correctly. So that's just raw buff to spell potency. Very good. Why is my mouse not there? That's what I don't understand. Well, let's not take one-handed as major. Let's take sneak, illusion, and destruction as major, and one-handed evasion, wayfarer, finesse, speech, and maybe conjuration. Actually, enchanting's probably more valuable. Okay, now it thinks... Oh my... Okay, I pressed escape and my cursor came back. Log ball. Alright. Okay. It's gonna make me use my keyboard again. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Now, Gambler used to be, like, comically overpowered. They nerfed it a lot. But it honestly might still be really good. And then... Marathon Runner, Master of Destiny, Nosferatu, Old-Fashioned Baskets, Rage, Skills, Soul Reaver, Unbound Hands, Heir to the Relic. could be good, but I don't know if I want to use a bound. No, I don't think I want to use bound weapons. Probably just Nova Tinbach then. Play in casual mode, basically. Items. Ring of Minor Sneaking. Let's make sure I actually got my skill points. That's all I need. Okay, yeah, it applied everything. Alright. Why is my mouse not in the menus? This is very annoying. Nah, we're not going to start as a vampire. We need to kind of get that later. So maybe just start as a... Beggar, Markarth. Alright, this has changed what I have access to. Oh, Ring of Minor Sneaking. I'm not sure why I get to start with that, but that's pretty good. Favorite the dagger. I'm not sure why I start with 6 perk points instead of 3. Is that because of the big casual mode? Weapon mastery, take that. Destruction, take novice destruction. Take absorb health, take choking grasp, I guess. No. Absorb health. And then hailstone. And then we'll take an illusion, we'll take pale shadow and distraction. And then in here we'll go into sneak, stealth, and we'll take agility and evasion, and we'll take Wayfarer, cheap tricks. Alright. Let's see here. We got I don't really have much. I know basically nothing about what to do in Markarth, so I'm not even sure if I'm going the right way to get out of Markarth. I don't think I am. Yeah, I basically never come here, so I don't actually know what's going on in this town. Like, I know about, like, the quest where you go to jail, but, like, beyond that... Oh, the exit's right here. Okay. Let me check the missive board. Alright, let's see here. Deliver letter to Riften. That's what I can do. Deliver weapon to left-hand mine. That's something I can do. So I may as well take these gather missives because, like, there's not, as far as I know, a time limit on them, so you can just do them over time. Wow, you're actually putting up a... Cool. Anyway. I now have nicer clothes. Clothes. This was already had nicer clothes, but southbound. There we go. And I think he had... Oh, he had better daggers, too. So if I favorite these, I can get rid of the iron. I'll probably want to get armor at some point. But who knows, maybe I'll go on armor. I suppose it just depends if I can... I definitely missed that. I did not watch it happen so I could steal people's shirts. Cool, free paper. Anyway. Let me get... Staff of Icy Touch. Wand of Clairvoyance. I suppose that might come in handy. Staff of Icy Touch. Oh, right, I should actually study my spells. Novice, Absorb Health. That'll take me an hour. Distraction. I must eat my noodles. Oh no. Fitting. Anyway. Hailstone. Pale Shadow. Pale Shadow is a very fun spell. It basically just summon like a copy of your enemy that fights them. Take these, favorite them. Now, what I need to do really is the wrong way again, aren't I? Ow. Let me eat. Now, I'm probably just going to have to flee from any combat I encounter, because Mark Earth is a way higher level than me. Alright, now. Oh, that's right there, okay. So basically, I just literally walk. Rose paid me like probably $100 to walk 500 feet away from him and give him a letter. Well, no, it's the blacksmith who's paying that much. No, I don't want to. No, I want to knock on the door or something. Okay. Maybe people will come outside if I talk to people. Okay. So do I just wait? And to come outside? I guess I could try to fight the Forsworn in the meantime. Maybe he'll be outside when I come back. Now, this is a terrible idea, to be clear. I am going to die. And I don't have a respawn point set. So, in fact, I didn't even buy a tent, which is I can't set a respawn point unless I find a bed. So, basically, I'm going to get yeeted all the way to Whiterun if I die. That's not worth picking up. I thought that was a monster at first. That was just a fire sound. Alright. Looks like we're coming up on the mine. Got our pickaxe swinging from side to side. Pickaxe, I can take that. I can take a leek. You don't have anything worth taking. Maybe those shoes. Alright, you can just climb in this game, or in this mod pack, it's really cool. Ooh, you have $6. I don't think that's valuable. I'll take it anyway. Alright. Time to be foolhardy. Time to run. oh boy. They've all spawned. What the heck? They wrap me in vines? Slow me down? Okay, that's interesting. So I am probably not going to be able to make it back through the Markarth area to get to where I needed to deliver that letter. Because Markarth's pretty dangerous for a low-level character in this mod pack. Alright, I need to get a tent so I can set respawn points. And I can sell some of the random shit I took off. People who definitely said it was okay for me to have their things. And who are definitely fine. Alright. Don't want to sell that. That's it will let me sell that. The game will genuinely let me. It does not consider it a quest item. I'm sure there would be consequences, though. Those boots are ugly. That's fine, that's fine. Those boots are kind of ugly. Those gloves are fine. Keep those. Don't need these anymore now that I've studied them. Keep that. I need basic camping supplies, and I need... I don't know if I need anything else. Blue robes. Those are nice boots. Fastened scarf. Dark leather bag. I can't afford that. Rugged cape. Maybe I could sort of bundle up a bit, but other than that, there's not much I can do here. Fastened scarf, cool. Get like a mask, I can get these cool boots here. Yeah, there we go. If I want any armor, I'm probably gonna have to get it from these guys. But I'm not actually sure if at this level armor is worth it. Like, I'm still gonna die in 2 hits. And it'll make it harder for me to sneak. So I honestly might just keep wearing clothes until I find armor that, like, looks cool. Actually, what I should do, I should check this mission board. I don't want to take any more delivery quests until I've taken care of the ones I have, but I might be able to get something else. Alright, let's see here. It's going to be a while until I can do that, but... Mixed water mill, if I recall correctly, is very near here, so I can totally... That is not near here. Okay. It's like she's not in her shop right now. Alright. So let's start. Oh, that's not actually that far away. Like, that's closer than Riften was to Markarth, and that one just said medium. Load times are being a little slow today. Oh, I should have bought some food while I was at the general store. Feet are really starting to hurt. I should probably go into sitting mode. Actually, I think I am going to do that. Give me a second. Okay. Alright. I am real again. And everything's out of alignment because I'm... but we're fine. I'm not really using my hands much for gestures anyway because they're gaming. They're my gaming hands. So... yeah, my human communication hands are still on the shelf, so... Actually, what I should do... I should do to be smart so I don't instantly die. I should just take the cart to Riften. I still profit. I still get all the XP. And then from there I could just walk to Mixwater. There's something really cool they added in Lorerim. Don't know which mod they use that adds this, but you could just climb into the city. You don't have to pay these guys shit, even if you haven't invested in speech. You can just walk in. Which is fitting. Riften feels like the sort of town you should be able to do that. It even just pops you there. Like it loads you in at a custom point. Now, as to how I get out of here, I'm not so sure. Okay, that one's not locked. Cool. Alright. Now, what? Oh, it's only 7 p.m. in-game, so we're not gonna we're not gonna go to bed for the night. Although, I probably should take a brief nap to level up, because you have to sleep to level up, at least when survival mode's on, and survival mode is on. Man, this mod list's pretty. Alright. So, what's going on over there? Well, there's a wolf, for one. You know what we do to fucking goofball-type animals around here? We engage in goofball-type combat with them. That is very much not how you're supposed to play the game. You're supposed to be, like, dodging and shit. But, fuck it. I actually am starting to get a little tired. Did it get brighter? Why is it brighter? It's later at night. Why is it brighter? So this place looks cool. Hopefully there's no bandits here who will kill me instantly. Well, there appears to be like... Hopefully there's no one else. I might not be able to rest here because... It's not telling me there's still enemies nearby, but it might just be because it's a hostile environment that I haven't cleared. I don't know. Because you're supposed to be able to sleep at the campfires, but it's not letting me that time. Now, it actually is later at night. My character is starting to get tired. So we are going to basic camping supplies, build a campsite. And do I have any healing poultices? Yes, I do. I probably don't need to use that, but sleep till like 6 in the morning, I guess. Then we have skill points to distribute. So let's start by getting sneak up to 25 so we can have silent casting. Let's take our illusion up to 25, evasion up to 20, one-handed up to 20, wayfarer up to 10, speechcraft up to 10, level up our magicka, arcane assassin. Now it doesn't always highlight the things you can select sometimes. Yeah, arcane assassin, and now I gain basically a sneak attack bonus on my spells, and more importantly I can cast them without people hearing me, which means if I want to cast that distraction spell I got to distract my enemies so I can sneak past them, it will not instantly alert them to me and make them hostile. So this is one thing that's kind of annoying. like as this cool like vignette effect mod for when you're sneaking, but it vignettes out the your HUD because it's just a screen effect that the HUD doesn't get placed in front of. I don't know, maybe it would look weirder if it wasn't vignetted. Oh, oh. What made that sound? Was that just my unsheath sound alerted them? I didn't think that was supposed to be diegetic. Critical strike for 9 of his 180 hit points. Lovely. Huh. I have no healing items. Oh. Well, that went well. That went very well. I'm proud of us. But as you can see, since I've slept now, I respawn at the last place I slept. It's now lighter, so I'm not really going to be able to sneak as effectively. Yeah. It still alerted them. Like, what? Still made them hostile. Well, I'm not sure the spell's worth it. I thought that was just because when I tried it in my last game, I didn't have Arcane Assassin, but no, that's just genuinely... That does not work like throwing a rock at Assassin's Creed at all. That's just... I've just made things harder for myself. I'll just go around the castle. Although that has, I think, caused them all to gather over there, which means I can just walk away. Somewhere around here should be any gold I may have dropped. See if I can find it. It's probably not much anyway. Should get in the habit of collecting every potion ingredient we see. Oh, there it is. It glows now. That's good. 14 whole septums. Sadly, I don't get back any XP I lost by doing that. Alright, well, I need to be sneaking around through here with my knife out. vegetables. I'm going to cook my meat because I don't have any salt. And that would be stealing. Do I have a quest for this? Garlic. I need garlic. Potatoes are not garlic. So unless they have a different field here that grows garlic, I'm just going to be on my way. I don't see any other fields here, actually, so goodbye. And it's actually pretty important if you see any red on your stamina bar to eat immediately. Because even if you're only losing like 1 max stamina, you still lose like stamina regeneration and at least I think stamina regeneration. You definitely like block and sneak less effectively. So let's see, a knife, a wooden plate, not very useful at all. Purple flower. Purple flower. Purple flower. Blue flower. Blue flower. Not skin it this time just to save some time because that does cause a time skip. I got plenty of time to get to town, but still, we don't have much in the way of food right now, which means we want to travel faster in order to avoid consuming resources. Hopefully nobody owned those goats, because they would be probably annoyed. Not that it turns out to matter anyway. Run. Frostbite spider poison is pretty fucking nasty in Lorerim. It might just be a Requiem thing in general. I don't know. I'm going the wrong way. I am going the wrong way. This whole road region around here is pretty confusing, to be honest. That was a bad idea. That was a very bad idea. Rip in pepperoni to me. Ugh. Sag. I'm all the way back over here, too. Okay. Now the question is, do I try to, like, pick off a couple guys and disband it for it. I don't think I do. I think I just go around again. No one in chat. Why you got 2 wolves worth of loot? But yeah. Once I've completed this playthrough, I suppose to set out like what the goals are for this playthrough. I'd say definitely at least College of Winterhold, Dark Brotherhood, Dawnguard Vampire route, and Dragonborn and main quest. And at that point, like, unless some other quest line like hooks me for the character, I'll probably consider the playthrough done at that point. But I don't know like what all quest mods are added. I know a lot of the big like DLC size quest mods aren't included because they aren't really lore friendly. Like, this pack doesn't have Legacy of the Dragonborn or anything. But to be honest, like, as cool as Legacy of the Dragonborn is, it also just kind of eats your mod list. Like, every playthrough basically winds up dedicated to just collecting random shit. That should distract it long enough for me to get past. Actually, Shadow did pretty good there. Still run, though. Let's leave him to it. That's probably the old Orc encounter. I'm not sure. I thought for sure this mod list included the knock on doors thing, but I guess it maybe you can't knock on the one I tried to earlier. Okay. I'm probably carrying about as much raw meat and wolf hearts as I should, to be honest. Oh, my inventory is almost full, primarily of that stuff. Alright, let's get what little armor we have. There's 14 septims again. Okay, let's give that guy a wide berth. don't know what his deal is. Ah, yes! Of course. Let's go ahead and rest to restore our... or to set a new respawn point, but... Alright, now let's just keep going. Yeah, I'm not sure. I definitely want to continue stream, but I might, when I find natural stopping point for like the Skyrim section, go play something else. I'm not sure what. I don't currently have a quest to collect these mountain flowers, so I'll probably want to stop picking them up or selling the ones I don't need. But at the same time, you know, I might eventually start getting into alchemy. Probably not. But yeah, my next playthrough, I was saying earlier, I might want to go for like a wood elf like fencer with throwing knives. You know, sort of a shoe magic for that. You little bitch. Lavender. Okay. Not a vampire yet, so if I find a healing potion, I can use it. Oh, shit. Should be good if I had to start walking normally. You'll notice I'm walking slower. That's because when you're on really low health in this mod pack, you walk slower. That, again, might just be a Requiem thing. I'm not sure. Let's see here. Trying to think what else I might want to play on stream today. I do have Clair Obscure, and I've been meaning to play it. I haven't actually started playing it, so that might be a good pick. But also, that game's just like really emotionally heavy, and that's not really the vibe I'm feeling today. can drain health of these goats to heal myself. Goat horns, raw goat leg. I'm still just barely not over encumbered. I made a wrong turn. I should check if there's any loot over here before I get back. There's not. I hate that you've hidden my compass from me. Alright, cool. And now... Oh, I'm not quite able to level up. I have literally 2 XP to go before I can level up. Alright, if I keep going this way, I'm en route to Winterhold. I'm nowhere near high level enough for that area, so we're going to head back to Whiterun. But yeah. Should probably start talking like a normal person, not a frog again. That might help. One disadvantage of sprinting everywhere in this game is when you're on low stamina, that slows you down too. Alright. That's not a pickable... Oh, no, it's a pickable flower. I don't know where my compass has gone. Whiterun. this way. Don't think those ones are pickable, but it's hard to tell because the my interaction UI, now it's back. Yeah, whatever mod it's using, it's probably just immersive HUD to make stuff appear and disappear from the HUD. It has taken away my compass, and I'm not happy about that. Alright. Oh. Right. I definitely can't take on fall time. Well, they are already hostile. Swim for it. They're not going to be able to attack me in the water, probably. Because there's no water combat in this game. Okay. Run away a bit more, just to be safe. I don't think... Yeah, they're not following me. Oh, I'm at 343, not 323. I actually can level up. It won't let me sleep. Probably because of those wolves. Is that a troll? Why are there trolls? What? How? Let's be smart about this. And I lost enough XP that I don't get to level up now, so that's just fucking great. See if there's any new missives at least. There's not. that is not the standard Lorerim's retreat. Might be able to do Lorerim's. Now, it doesn't actually matter what you're wearing when you go to bed in this game. But I'm changing out of my armor anyway. Now, let's see here. Let's go with that. Do those. Maybe that. There we go. What have you got for sale? Do you have salt? You do have salt. So I can cook some of my food, so that's good. And then I'll also take an apple pie, braided bread, and like a few loaves of bread. Let's see here. Roasted goat leg, roasted meat, and then we can probably just go ahead and actually sell her some of this food. Sell the remaining raw meats. Sell the ale. If I look over at my thermometer over here, my eyes go funny. Let's see here. Lorerim's retreat. Let's try that. Oh. Well, I still have access to that bed, so I'm going to go ahead and sleep and level up. Let's see here. Evasion up so I can take the dodge. One handed up. Speech, craft, wayfarer, sneak. Take health. Evasion. We can now dodge, which will come in very handy. think it actually shows you if anyone's watching the stream. I think it shows me if there's chat, but I don't. It doesn't seem to be showing me my viewer count up here in OBS. Maybe I just don't know where to look, but I don't know if there's anyone like lurking, being a sneaky little guy. But as far as I know, there's no one in here. Now, let's see here. Alright, let's see here. Definitely don't wear heavy armor with this character. Keep my clothes. It's good to have a change of clothes, if only for roleplay purposes. Kynes Boon I don't need right now. Lavender I don't need right now, but it's not quite as common as the mountain flowers are. But at the same time, I don't need any of this. So we're just gonna sell it. Don't need that. Don't need the wolf pelts. Don't need the steel war axe. Do you have anything in the way of just like light armor that I can afford? Definitely not that. What the heck is this road design? Well, anyway, I suppose I could buy like a helmet, but we hate helmets in this chat. It's like that would really benefit from having the scarf too to make it look more coherently attached to me. Yeah, there we go. Oh, my character's hungry. Red. Alright. Streaming an hour 30 apparently. Come on, come on. Come on. Oh, Betty. Where is my fucking compass? Greetings and salutations, traveler. I do not have any health potions for you. Please don't ask about saber cat. I heard. Cannot deal with that right now. Oh shit. Ah. Fucking Bethesda. Fucking Requiem. Now, it would have probably helped a little if I put on the little armor I do own. But also, like, it is not at all uncommon to just do one shot by an arrow at low levels in Requiem, regardless of what you're wearing. Let's try this again. This time let's try to be a little bit smarter about it. Need to give them a wide berth at first. See if I can make them forget. Okay, can't do that. There's a saber cat right there. Potion of invisibility. Okay. First bad guy we've successfully killed on this character. I now possess more. Ow. I have armor now. Not sure how much good that does me. Who the heck is that? And what armor are they wearing? That's a cool looking armor. Okay. Looks like you can't currently sell me anything for some reason. Alright, I still need to deliver this. Don't need that. I also might want to keep that. Because I don't really have any good magic ranged options right now. Sell that. Elven Dagger, that's better than what I have. Can I afford it though, is a real question. I can, actually. So I take that, and then as many bolts as I can pay for. Let me sell some other stuff to let me that's a bit more reasonable of a way to be dressed while going around town. Don't need that. Keep those. Keep that. Keep those. Keep those. Don't need that. Don't need the raw meats. Don't need the raw salmon fillets. Don't need the raw clam meat. Sell the mead. Sell that. Sell these. Sell those. Sell those. Alright. Let's keep going. Take one last shot at Lorerim's. Let them fight. Now we Pale Shadow the Saber Cat. Then we Pale Shadow the Orc. Miss horribly. That didn't quite work the way the game intended it to, but worked well enough. Take all that stuff. It is now about time to go to sleep for the night. Okay. Alright. We have some new loot. Let's see what all we got. Makeshift iron armor. Scale boots of hauling. Carry capacity increases. Higher armor rating. Love to see it. Studded armor and furs. Nice. How much longer do I have to get that anyway? 21 of last seed is 20th of last seed, so very next thing we do is going to have to be going to the mine. Because otherwise we'll probably get like bounty hunters sent after us or something. Leek. Roasted carrots. Roasted carrots. Brown. Oof. Okay. Okay. That's, That's the one thing I don't like about Lorerim. You just die way too fucking fast. And that wouldn't be a problem if your enemies died fast too. But like, the way things are... Like, you're getting like one or two shot and having to hit enemies like 7 times. Did I just get health drained? There might be a vampire in here. I should also probably pray at some point. Yeah, it's not showing me my pop-up messages, so I don't actually know where my favor is. encumbered. Let's fix that. Don't need two of those. Don't need two of those. Same armor, better warmth. Health. Oh, I'm hungry. Okay. Cheems. Garlic. They have garlic. I need that. I also might want to just reset the game, see if that fixes whatever's going on with my UI. Tomato soup. Yeah, they use up my garlic, but like the garlic isn't like a priority or anything. Yes, of course. Teleports into me and deals 300 damage. This is part of why I want to make my own mod list. Is like, I love a lot about Lorerim, but Requiem is just too fucking brutal sometimes, dude. Like, getting one shot just isn't fun. I don't know if I even, I don't know if I even hit her. Okay, we're just gonna... Excuse me. So this magic resistance text is broken on multiple things. So close. boy. I'm just actually stuck. Okay, alright. Okay. So... Alright, we make one last run and then I'm calling it a day. Might start streaming again in a bit, playing something else. Fucking hell. Okay. I have had enough of these shenanigans for now. I don't remember what my stop record steaming hotkey